Check your nipples, people. Check your nipples. Ah. Right, you weird fuckers. I know it's been a while. It's always been a while. I'm not very good at keeping on schedule or anything. However, it is now December and we have to replace the brakes pads. Replace the brake pads. Do the brakes on the Ninja in the kitchen before Christmas. Ah, that was easy. I did these brakes, did the pads, changed the pads with some of these. Yep, those are brake pads. In May, 6 months ago, squeezing the brakes and nothing was happening. Cars are for pussies. First things first, we've got to get these bolts out. There's a split pin or a retaining clip. Everything is covered in crap. Originally these bikes come with Tokiko 6 pots and they're abysmal. And this in 4 pots. There goes the nut. Grubby nut bolt, dickhead. These pads are down to the metal. Bollocks. It's a nice sunny day. This thing, I have no idea what it does. It is looking crusty in there. So oh, no wonder the brakes aren't working. So these are the pads, the offending articles. That's the metal and that's the brake pad. That is toasted. Clang. It's a good idea to push the pistons back into the caliper as they're protruding like that, and you want to get them back where they came from. Nah, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Strip these calipers down. Use the pad to gently coax the calipers back to where they came from. I should really be stripping this, cleaning it out, doing it all over again. You need to really replace the seals every time you take the calipers apart. Here is a brand new brake pad. In comparison to this, of course you can see the difference, it's fucking obvious. I need to pull those pistons back more, not enough room. Maybe I should have these tutorials as a set of tutorials on how not to do things. I'm very good at brake. Fuck FedEx, we should start a punk band.
Fuck FedEx?
Well, that'd be the first song.
I think a lot of people will like that.
Yeah. Fuck FedEx and everything they stand for. Cunts.
We got a bike in the house.
Got a bike in the house. She's been after having a bike in the house since we got bikes and had somewhere to put them. Because I didn't want to work outside. She's like, bring it into the house, bring it into the house. But then there's also, miss, don't get any dirt on the floor or I'll scream at you. So it's a bit of a dichotomy, really. Am I using that word right? No. Ah, you fucking bastard. This thing. Don't forget the thingy. Don't know what it does, but don't forget it. Fuck. Cock. Hasn't gone to plan. Going to have to strip down the calipers, clean them up. They're so gammed up I can't open them far enough. If you have to apply something that should move with a hammer, it's probably not going to move. Strip these strip it down, clean it off, put it back together again. Fuck! That's what this is for. This was supposed to be a tutorial, but it's just turned into how much of a fucking dickhead blog I am.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be clear. I don't know, cloudy. It's like slightly
really bad piss.
Yellow semen. If you guys have never seen brake fluid before, it's not supposed to look like that. That is cloudy. It's like scrumpy. That is not how it's supposed to look. No wonder my brakes are a bit dodgy. That is not what brake fluid is supposed to look like. It's like a specimen. And this is why we're changing it. All part of the plan, wasn't it, love?
Look at me, love.
So, the idea is to disassemble these and take out the seals and that little copper thing. Soak them in some bicarb for a bit. That's the best I got. Now you should really get yourself an overhaul kit. There are things like seals and gaskets, rings and shit. However, I didn't buy the seal kit and I'm already balls deep in this. So looks like this is just the way it's going to be. You can rescue the seals Rescue the seals while my Peter, that's life. Just buy ice creams in the winter.
Yeah.
My Scottish girlfriend. Fucking nutcase. Oh, hello. See, that happens, look. Happens. It's funny how Cheltenham's the heart of the Cotswolds and Gloucester's the home of crack. I wonder if there's more smack in Gloucester than there is in Glasgow.
Doubt it.
Seals are out. Seals. To get these pistons out, I'm going to have to soak it in bicarb. Bicarbonate of soda. White vinegar spray. Like making a cake out of things you wouldn't eat. Looks like a result to me. Alrighty. Right, fuckers. Day 3. Day 2 was taken up with the soaking of the things and the getting the wet and the making the clean. And then day 3 today, I've taken these apart and used the airline compressed air and put it in and popped the fuckers out, and they were flying across the room and shit. I had to catch a few of them and cleaned it all out and put the pistons back in with some red rubber grease. That's important if you come to do this yourself one day, maybe when you're a man. Red rubber grease, good plan. It's very useful. I was given that tip by an actual mechanic. I'm not actually a mechanic. Yeah, put that around the outside of the piston before you put it in. Helps create a good seal and lubricate. Brilliant, right? Yeah, lubricate, eh? And then when I put those bolts back in, I used anti-seize on that and this. Careful not to get it on the end of the bleed nipple, those work as a bleed nipple, but yeah, anti-seize so they don't seize, clues in the name. Unless you ride a Harley, then you want to use Loctite, because that's the only thing holding Harleys together. Reinstall and bleed. Sounds like a Slipknot song, doesn't it? Reinstall and bleed. Bitch, you just fart. One in, around the disc, and put the other one in. Don't forget this thing. Don't forget it. Don't know what it does, but it needs to be there. Fucking why? If anybody knows what that little thing does, tell me. Now, it's not even stuck. When I put them on last time, I couldn't even move the bike. Now look at this. Smooth. Kill me. Adults. I still wouldn't, because I fucking hate them too. In a past life. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use this doohickey contraption, motherfucker. Vacuum pump bleeder thing. And the reason I'm doing that is because fucking can. So never having used it before, I'm going to give you a tutorial on something I don't know how to do. Briefing my stunners! You're a fucking hurry. I'm just going to, first of all, tighten this nipple up to make sure it's done up. Stop giggling. Make sure it's done up properly.
It's a nipple.
This is what I have to live with. Do the nipple up. Do your nipples up so it beds in, and then undo it about, I don't know, how much? Prime the tube. Put that on the end of there. Oh, that's good. So now I'm going to pour this up here into the reservoir, which is completely empty, which is always the plan. Just pour it in, get a load in there, because I'm going to draw most of it back out. Suck it out of here. You keep doing. Alright, see them bubbles? If I keep pumping, see the bubbles keep coming. And we just keep doing that until there's no bubbles anymore.
So do you need to keep topping that?
I do need to keep topping the reservoir, but we haven't lost any yet. Oh, hi there. Didn't see you. I was busily bleeding brakes. As you can see, nothing is happening. And I don't quite understand why. The other side is bled out rather nicely. This one is misbehaving somewhat. What we shall do, we'll grab ourselves a trusty wrench, it's the wrong size, and then crack off that pesky banjo. Darling, could you please hand me the socket from around there? Tiny Asian girlfriend?
This one?
No, that's a spanner. There it is.
Fuck's sake.
It's okay. I appear to be having some sort of hydraulic lock issues with this particular piston. I'm going to crack off this banjo. it would appear my bleed nipple is blocked. Brake fluid is a miraculous thing for cleaning wheels with. But it's not very well recommended. You see all them bubbles? Bubbles. So many bubbles.
Till it gets interesting. I want to turn this off.
Good. Ah, that was easy. Only took 5 hours of my life. I thank you to recognise the struggle and sacrifices I went through for you. I hope you appreciate what I've gone through. I'd never attempt to do this yourself. It's a very bad idea. Best to have to... Fucking professional! Shit! You can cut that. Fucked if I know. Check your nipples, people. Check your nipples. Oh, fuck.
How can someone check their nipples?
Check them. Doesn't matter how you do it, just do it. Just get them out and give them a rub. Make sure they're long enough, or not too long. And they're bottoming out and stuff, and there's no bubbles coming out of them, even when they're shut. Shut up! Because you'll be spending all your life wondering why you're leaking if your nipples aren't right. It'll take forever to get all the bubbles out if your nipples are wrong. Check your nipples. For fuck's sake, check your nipples. To round up, while I'm doing this, because you know, we've all got things to be doing. It's done. Didn't show you all of it. Didn't think you'd have time to watch it. We'll see how it is in the morning, shall we? Dust, dust, tap, 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 tap. We'll see how it is in the morning, shall we? We'll see how... Oh, fuck it. Stay tuned for more bollocks. Peace. You can stop recording me. I don't know.